Back for more fun and games, and we're going to keep the festivities rolling along with the 1998 PC version of Jeopardy. Let's see how we do this game, shall we? Okay. All right. Oh, there it is. My bad. Here we go. Time to go. Artec Studios, yep.
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Okay, set the game up exactly the way you like.
Anybody check Alex's monitor? Have we got sound yet?
You ready? Great. Normal game. Okay, so how many people are out there? We'll just add 2 computer players.
Ready.
Player 1, what's your name?
Player 1 has the space bar.
All right. Here we go. I'm up for a challenge.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
And now, here is your host for Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Hello, everyone. It's time for Jeopardy! So good luck to all of our players.
Ew.
I'll bet you can't wait to see the first round categories.
Oh, I can.
So here they are.
Let's see it.
Around the World,
Ooh, good.
Plays and Playwrights,
Okay.
the 1960s, Plants and Trees, Inventors, and completing the board, our category is Pen Names.
All right. Very interesting. But I'm up for the challenge, so let's do this.
Player 1, you get us going.
I'll take Around the World for 100, please.
In 1994, this Asian city's Disneyland greeted its 150 millionth visitor.
Player 1?
Tokyo.
Yes.
Around the World for 200.
Your choice, Player 1.
This famous block of limestone is set into a castle tower near Cork.
Player 1?
What is the Blarney Stone?
Correct.
Around the World 300.
Tages Anzeiger Zurich and Neue Zürcher Zeitung are 2 of this country's leading newspapers.
Player 1?
What is Switzerland?
Correct.
Around the World for 4.
You can visit the Museum Carolino Augusteum as well as Mozart's birthplace in this Austrian city.
Player 1?
What is Salzburg?
Yes.
Around the World for 500.
If you want to see Matisse's dance, dance over to this West 53rd Street Museum.
Player 3?
What is MoMA?
Museum of Modern Art.
That's it.
Yep.
This Lolita author wrote 9 Russian novels under the name V. Siren.
Player 2?
Who is Vladimir Nabokov?
That's correct. All right, contestant 2.
While a student, this Andromeda Strain author used the pen names John Lang and Jeffrey Hudson.
Player 1?
Who is Michael Crichton?
To be sure.
Pen names for 300, please.
William Sidney Porter wrote The Ransom of Red Chief under this pen name.
Player 2?
Who is O. Henry?
Yes, indeed.
The Provincetown Players staged the premieres of several of his plays, including Desire Under the Elms.
Player 2?
Who is Eugene O'Neill?
Exactly.
In 1643, this French playwright incorporated an acting troupe, the Illustre Théâtre, with the Béjar family.
Player 2.
Who is Molière?
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
In this Chekhov play, Irina, Masha, and Olga fail in their desire to return to Moscow from the provinces.
Player 3.
What is The Three Sisters?
Correct. Player 3, it's your turn.
Nicholas Appert, who invented canning, got a 12,000 franc reward from this emperor in 1810.
Player
It
1.
was Napoleon.
That's correct.
Inventors for 200.
It's said a dream Elias Howe had about men threatening him with spears led to the needle for this invention.
Player 1.
What is the sewing machine?
To be sure.
Inventors 300.
James Dewar, inventor of the thermos bottle, was also the first to liquefy this lightest gas.
Player 2.
What is hydrogen?
Yep.
That's right.
This governor signed a bill September 2, 1966, forbidding Alabama schools to desegregate.
Player 2.
Who is George Wallace?
Yep.
That's correct.
In 1960, the first communication satellite, Echo 1, and the first of these satellites, Trios 1, were launched.
Player 2.
What is weather?
You are correct. Player 2.
Captured by North Korea in 1968, the crew of this U.S. spy ship was held prisoner for 11 months.
Player 3.
What is the USS Pueblo?
I think so.
Yes.
This Dutch flower's name is from the Turkish for turban.
Player 1.
What is a tulip?
Why, yes.
Plant the trees for 200.
There are two species of the bristlecone type of this tree, Great Basin and Rocky Mountain.
Player 1.
The pine tree.
That's right.
Plant the trees 300.
The prickly pear type of this plant is so named because its fruit is pear-shaped.
Player
The
1.
cactus.
That's correct.
Plant the trees for 400.
Scientists divide the 450 species of this tree into three groups, white, red, and ringed.
Player 1.
Oops. What's an oak tree?
Correct.
Plant the trees for 500, please.
Player 1, your turn. Answer.
Oh!
Daily double. Player 1, please make your wager.
2,000.
Vanilla has been cultivated in this North American country for hundreds of years.
What is Canada or Mexico? I'll try what is Mexico and hope I'm right.
Yes.
All right! There's 400.
Thomas Newcomen's version of this device was a precursor of James Watt's.
Player 3.
What is the steam engine?
That's right.
So, yep.
He played test pilot Chuck Yeager in the film The Right Stuff, the same year his Fool for Love debuted.
Player 1.
Who is Sam Shepard? Sam Shepard?
That's correct.
Yep. Let's put it at 500.
Robert Anderson is best known for this 1953 play about an insecure prep school boy and a kindly faculty wife.
Player 3.
What is Tea and Sympathy?
Exactly.
In 1969, this judge at the Chicago 8 trial ordered Bobby Seale bound and gagged to stop his disruptions.
Player 3.
Who is Julius Hoffman?
That's correct. It's your turn, Player 3.
After 45 years on the throne, this small country's Grand Duchess Charlotte abdicated in November.
Player 3.
What is Luxembourg?
Correct.
This founder of the frozen food industry also invented a technique to speed up food dehydration.
Player 2?
Who is Clarence Birdseye?
Why, yes.
His early work appears in an obscure Armenian language publication under the name Sirach Goryan.
Player 2?
Who is William Saroyan?
That's correct.
He wrote The Big Needle as Simon Miles and Eye of the Needle as himself.
Player 2?
Who is Ken Follett?
Why, yes. All right, that's the end of the Jeopardy round.
Nobody got any questions wrong that round. So I have $3,900, player 2, $2,700, player 3,
Player 1?
$2,900.
You're in the lead.
All right.
All right, players, get ready for Double Jeopardy. Let's see if you like these categories in the Double Jeopardy round.
I hope so.
I wish I'd said that. Food. U.S. rivers. On their toes. The human body. And to finish things off, the White House.
Okay. Challenging categories.
What'll it be, Player 2?
Some say these dried treats are tastier made from seeded grapes than from the seedless ones.
Player 3?
What are raisins?
Oh, yeah.
That's correct.
Word that ends Henny Youngman's line, "Take my wife."
Player 1?
Please.
Yes.
I wish I said that for 400.
This humorist said, politics has got so expensive that it takes lots of money to even get beat with.
Player 1?
Who was Will Rogers?
Correct.
Wish I said that for
Okay,
600.
contestant 1.
Oliver Wendell Holmes said, free speech would not protect a man from falsely shouting this in a theater.
What is
Player 1?
fire?
Yes, indeed.
I wish I said that for 800.
Hemingway wrote, all modern American literature comes from this one book by Mark Twain.
Player 1?
What is Huckleberry Finn?
Yes.
All right.
This Soviet dictator supposedly said, a single death is a tragedy. A million deaths is a statistic.
Player 1?
Stalin.
Correct.
Joseph Stalin. Yep. Food 400.
Chop suey, cioppino, and vichyssoise were all invented in this country.
Player 1?
What is the United States?
To be sure.
Food for 600.
Juniper is used to smoke Germany's Westphalian form of this meat.
Player 2?
What is ham?
Yes. Your choice, Player 2.
Famous for partnering Rudolf Nureyev, this dancer was born Margaret Hookham in 1919.
Player 3.
Who is Margot Fontaine?
I believe that's right.
To be sure.
There are 9 cartilages in the larynx, and the largest of them forms this bulge.
Player 1?
What is the Adam's apple?
You are correct.
The human body for 400.
The dilator muscle enlarges this part of the eye, while the sphincter muscle makes it smaller.
Player 3.
What is the pupil?
That's correct.
The Harrisons were afraid to turn off these, installed during their stay for fear of shock.
Player 1?
What are electric lights? What were electric
Correct.
lights? The White House 400.
The grounds contain the Jacqueline Kennedy Garden and this famous garden named for a flower.
Player 1?
What is the Rose Garden?
Yes.
The White House 600.
Player 1? What'll it be?
This president planted the magnolia, not hickory, trees that shade the south portico.
Player 2?
Who is Andrew Jackson?
Yes.
This big river flows from San Juan County in Colorado to the Gulf of Mexico.
Player 1?
What is Rio Grande?
Correct.
U.S. service for 400.
In 1832, Henry Schoolcraft identified Lake Itasca in Minnesota as this river's source.
Player 2?
What is the Mississippi River?
Yep.
You are correct.
Oh boy.
The answer is a video daily
Player
double.
2 puts back the lead.
Player 2, your wager, please.
Uh-oh.
Lucille Grand choreographed the Bacchanal in this composer's opera Tannhäuser.
I'm sorry.
Here's your clue. Take a look.
Yes, please. Get it wrong. Get it.
Who is Richard Wagner?
I think you got
Yes.
Natalia Makarova joined this company upon graduation from the Leningrad Choreographic School.
it. Oh boy.
Player 2?
What is the Kirov Ballet?
You are correct. Okay, Player 2.
Last name of Maria and Marjorie Fairfax, Oklahoma-born ballerinas.
Player 3.
Who is Tall Chief?
That's correct.
In a single red blood cell, there are more than 300 million molecules of this iron-rich pigment.
Player 3.
What is hemoglobin?
Yep.
Correct.
At the hip joint, this thigh bone joins the pelvis.
Player 3.
What is the femur?
Correct. Answer?
Uh-oh.
Daily double. Player 3. You have your
Now
wager.
player 3 puts back the lead. Oh boy.
About 10 inches long, it's the part of the alimentary canal that connects the pharynx with the stomach.
What is the esophagus?
Yep.
To be sure.
Dancing on My Grave and The Shape of Love are autobiographical works by this NYCB dancer.
Player 3.
Who is Gelsey Kirkland?
You are correct. Player 3, it's your turn.
Once this substance is clarified, it has a higher burning point.
Player 3.
What is butter?
Correct.
The Bismarck type of this fish is made of fillets cured in vinegar, salt, and onions.
Player 3.
What are herring?
Yes.
This Virginia River is navigable as far inland as Richmond.
Player 1.
What is the James River?
Yes.
U.S. River is 800.
This river provides part of Pennsylvania's border with New York and New Jersey.
Player 2.
What is the Delaware River?
Think
That's
so.
correct.
The chief tributaries of this flat, shallow Nebraska River are the Loup and Elkhorn Rivers.
Player 1.
What is the Platte River?
You are correct.
All right. White House
Player 1,
800.
your turn.
This president had a horseshoe pit installed at the White House in 1989.
Player 1.
Who is George Bush?
Yes, indeed.
Last clue.
The White House design is based on Leinster House, now the meeting place of this country's parliament.
Player 1.
Ireland.
Yes.
All right.
All right, that brings us to the end of the Double
Once
Jeopardy
again,
round.
no incorrect responses were given. It's a close game.
Player 2. There's a lot of game left, so hang in there. Now here's our final Jeopardy category.
Movies.
Here's the final Jeopardy answer.
Movies is the category. Gentleman with bogey said, "You'll excuse me, gentlemen. Your business is politics. Mine is running a saloon." I'll say Local Maltese Falcon.
Player 2, your question. That's right.
Oh, it's
And your wager
Casablanca!
was-
Oh!
Now you're showing
It was
off.
Casablanca.
Player 1, your question.
No.
Oh, sorry, that's incorrect. Let's see how much it cost
Oh
you.
well.
Oh, I guess it's just not your day.
That's okay.
Player 3, your question. Sorry, that's incorrect.
I also said the Maltese Falcon.
Let's see how much it cost you. Oh, I guess it's just not your day. Great game. Hope to see you again on our next game of Jeopardy.
Well, I tried, so that's okay.
Are you sure you want to leave right now?
Thanks for playing Jeopardy. Hope you had a good time. So long, everybody.